Welcome to Mind Your Own Business. I'm the host of this podcast, Sue Stiles, and I'm from Calgary, Alberta, up in Canada. If you're tuning in, I'm wanting these episodes to really impact you and do something positive in your life and for your business. I'm a natural cheerleader, so I'm here. I'm cheering you on. You rock. You've got what it takes. And I also want to encourage you to enjoy the journey along the way because it's really about the journey. And when I was thinking about this episode, I remember my sister and I went down to one of our favorite places in Montana. And when we were down there, we went into this little apothecary. And when we were buying some little fun things we had found, they had a box of cards at the front, sort of like fortune cards that you could just take. And so Tammy and I both picked one. And here's what mine said. It is good to have an end to journey toward. It is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters in the end. By Ernest Hemingway. Who can argue with that? Actually, it hit me so hard. I thought that is a truth that I would really like to pass on. And so I'm just going to chat for a few minutes and then I'm going to give you something that you can do to make your business better. And today I want to talk about this concept of vitamins versus painkillers. And if you've studied marketing at all, you understand this because the essence, the truth of this point is that people don't take their vitamins. It's a hassle to buy vitamins and take vitamins every day. It's a habit most people don't care to put their attention on. And we wait until we are in so much pain, right? So they say that usually for a person to change, the pain level needs to be like 8 or a 9 or a 10 before they change. So we wait until we're in pain and then we'll take some painkillers. But if you can just be conscious of this truth, this way of being, this humanity, then you can overcome waiting till you get to the pain and you could start taking some vitamins to keep you going. So how do we relate that to your business? I can tell you already this last week, I have had 3 business owners call me with 3 kinds of pain. And these are typical. I hear these all the time. Maybe you're experiencing them as well. The first fellow I just got off the phone with yesterday, and he has reached a ceiling for, another year. So he says, I just can't get past this ceiling in my business because he's doing everything that he knows what to do, that he's comfortable doing. And I have talked to him over the years, but he has never really jumped in the water to take some actual coaching to make him do those things that would change some of his habits, those things that are uncomfortable for him. The vitamins, he's never taken the vitamins. He keeps waiting for the pain. He admits it to to me himself. So now the pain is a 10 out of 10. He knows he's left business on the table. He knows he's neglected customers, that he has lost sales and transactions because he's not got proper systems and processes into place. So if you're reaching a glass ceiling over and over again, that is a pain point that tells a tale. I also so many times talk to realtors, especially. I do specialize in the real estate industry. Well, I am a licensed realtor and I've been in the industry for 20 years. And over the last couple of years, when the business has been good, and especially here in Alberta, we expect it to continue. But many busy agents are losing their minds. They're so busy because, when business is good, you just make hay while the sun is shining. Well, the sun's been shining for a long time and people are making hay, but they are losing their minds. They've lost their work-life balance because they do not have maybe good time blocking into place, maybe good checklists they can follow. So they have to think every time they're working with a new client or doing a new deal, selling a new product, they have to think inside their heads, what do I have to do now? And they have to be reactive instead of putting some systems in process where they could be proactive. And the third pain point I hear all the time, and this is across all industries, is that people are so busy and they know they need to hire an administrative assistant of some sort, but they've either tried and it was a disaster, or they just don't know how to train them. So they sort of have this roadblock and they never get help implemented into their business, help that often could take them to the next level. So they wait until that pain is a 9 or 10 out of a 10, where they say, I need to hire an admin. Now I will find out or I will make a change. It's fine. I certainly do not judge anyone for getting to the pain point, especially when I am working with mostly solo entrepreneurs, because you're used to being bootstrapped, to doing everything yourself. I'm one myself. So I practice what I preach and I know what I am talking about. So I understand if you let the pain get out of control before you start reaching for the bottle of painkiller. But I can tell you that you can avoid and set up yourself so that you don't reach that 10 out of a 10 pain over this next year. And that comes from um, doing the little things every day that you know you should be doing. So taking those pills every single day to build up your immunity, to build up your substance. It's changing your habits to taking the vitamins. And what you do every single day, they say, is more important than what you do just every once in a while. Let me say that again. What you do every single day, it's more important than what you do once in a while. Sure, when the pain is high, we pull up our big girl panties and we do the stuff that needs to be done. But if we did that every day, then it would be easier and we wouldn't get to that pain point. So what do you do? Well, I have already worked with so many people who have these issues. I have got a business quiz. You can rate yourself and rate your own business and see where your own pain points are so that you know where you can focus. You might not even be conscious of. I've got 8 categories that I want you to rate yourself in. And if you'll message me, if you'll email me, sue@suestyles.com, I will send you the form. You can fill it out and you will see very quickly what you could concentrate on so that you don't hit that pain. And when you see what your priorities are, you know, your lowest score, then you can just pay attention and put those things into place and change your habits. I always say that your daily habits will determine what your yearly results are. What you do every day, it makes an effect at the end of the year. You get the results at the end of the year that you want by doing the right things every single day. So ask for the Biz Quiz, email me, DM me. And if you've let yourself get to a 10 out of a 10 pain, on my next episode, I am going to talk a little bit about what you can do to manage that pain. And yeah, I have a good little story to go along with that. So thanks for listening. Hope you take something away and reach out and ask. I'm here to help.
Buy with style, sell with Sue. It's your move.